If you had LASIK years ago, you probably remember how good it felt. You threw the glasses in a drawer, and for a long time, you did not think about your eyes at all. And now, the reading glasses are creeping back. First, at dinner, in dim light, then the phone, then the fine print on almost everything. And it feels like the surgery you paid for quietly worn off. I want to start by telling you that it did not. What happened is different, and understanding it changes what your options are. For those who are new to the channel, I'm Dr. Audrey Tai, board-certified and fellowship-trained cataract and refractive surgeon. Welcome to iChannel by iSurgeon. I've been performing cataract surgery for over a decade. More than 95% of my patients choose advanced lenses or laser technology, and my complication rate has stayed below 1 in 1,000 for over a decade. In the next few minutes, I want to explain why reading glasses come back after LASIK and why having had LASIK does not close the door on further vision correction, and how I actually think about the choices for an eye that has already had laser correction. So let me explain what is really going on, because it is the part almost no one tells you before their first surgery. Your eye has two different parts that affect how you see up close, and they age on two different clocks. There is the cornea, the clear windshield on the front of your eye, and there is the lens, a small focusing element that sits inside behind your pupil that you cannot see in the mirror. LASIK works on the window. It gently reshapes the cornea so that distant light lands where it should, and that is why your distance vision became so sharp. What LASIK never touches is the lens inside, and that inside lens is the part that stiffens with age. I always tell my patients to picture it this way. When you were young, the inside lens was soft and flexible, and it could flex to pull near objects into focus. That is how you're reading a menu without a thought at 20. Over the years, the lens slowly hardens, and it loses the ability to flex. The menu drifts out of reach, and the readers come out. This happens to everyone, whether or not they ever had LASIK. So here is the honest answer to the question you're really asking. Your LASIK did not fail. It is still doing its job on your distance vision. The reading glasses came back because a completely different part of your eye, the part LASIK never worked on, has aged the way it ages in every human eye, not the cornea, the lens. And that distinction is the whole point, because it tells you where the next solution has to happen. Now, the question I hear next is whether the door is closed. You had surgery once, and you assume that rules you out. It does not. Having had LASIK does not disqualify you from lens replacement or from refractive cataract surgery later. In fact, the same instinct that sent you to LASIK in your 40s, the refusal to just accept the problem, is the same instinct that serves you now. The stage is different. The instinct is the same. I do want to be honest with you about one real difference, because you should hear it from a surgeon and not discover it later. An eye that has had LASIK is harder to measure. When we replace the lens inside of your eye, we choose the power of the new lens from precise measurements of your eye. And LASIK changed the shape of the surface of those measurements are taken from. So the old numbers no longer read the way they would in an eye that never had laser correction. What that means in practice is that this is not a place for shortcuts. In my experience, a post-LASIK eye rewards careful measurement and careful surgical planning, and it punishes a rushed one. I use specialized formulas and additional measurements built specifically for eyes that have had laser correction, and that plan for the possibility of a small fine-tuning afterwards. So the honest summary is this: having had LASIK does not take away your options. It raises how much the surgeon's precision matters, not less, more. Now, there's a lens some surgeons reach for in exactly this situation, and you may already have been told about it. It is a lens that can be fine-tuned with light after it is in your eye. And the argument for using it in a post-LASIK patient is a reasonable one. The measurements are harder, so use a lens you can adjust later. I understand why a surgeon would make that choice, and some excellent surgeons do. I do not. For almost all of my patients, including eyes that have had LASIK, my reason is simple. That lens solves the measurement problem by giving something up in the optics. And in my hands, the measurement is not what limits the result. The planning is where the accuracy comes from. My own results in eyes that have had laser correction are a large part of why I'm comfortable saying that. I always tell my patients that adjusting an eye afterwards is not the same as getting it right the first time. My preference is to do that work before the eye is ever operated on, not after. I have a full video on why I do not offer that lens, and on the narrow set of eyes where I actually would. I will link it below. So what do the options actually look like? For most people in this situation, the conversation is about replacing that aging inside lens with an advanced lens implant. A basic implant gives you one clear distance and you wear glasses for the rest. An advanced implant is designed to give you a range, distance, arm's length, and near, so that the readers do not simply come back a second time. I always tell my patients that the goal is not a sharper eye chart. The goal is a day where your vision does not keep interrupting you and where you are not solving the same problem again in another 10 years. And that is really the reframe I want you to sit with. The first time you solved your distance. This time you have the chance to solve the whole range and to solve the part of the eye that was always going to age. It is the same forward-looking decision you already made once, made again, with better information and at the stage where it actually matters. I also want to be honest about the other direction, because you should not hear any of this as a sales pitch. Not every post-LASIK eye is a candidate for every lens. Not every eye should aim for the full range. Some corneas from an older laser treatment carry more aberration, and for those eyes, a simpler, cleaner target gives a better real-world result than reaching for the most advanced option. Part of my job is to tell you when that is the case. This is about matching the right lens to your eyes and your life. And sometimes the honest answer is the simpler one. So let me be clear about what I'm not saying. I'm not saying LASIK was a mistake. For most people, it was one of the best decisions they made. And it did exactly what it was designed to do. What I'm saying is that the reading glasses coming back is not a failure and not a dead end. It is a predictable next chapter in a part of the eye you could not have fixed the first time. And you have real options for it now. So here's where I will leave you. Before you decide anything, the one question worth asking is not whether you can have surgery after LASIK, because you very likely can. The question is who you trust to measure and plan an eye that is harder to measure. Because in a post-LASIK eye, that judgment is the difference between a good result and an excellent one. If you want to understand which options actually fit your eyes, that is a conversation, not a commitment. My team can help you schedule a consultation, and the link is in the description. If you want to go deeper, I have a video on how lens replacement can be a permanent solution to reading glasses, and another that walks through the premium lens options and what each one actually give you. I will link both below. Let me know in the comments, did you have LASIK years ago? And are the reading glasses starting to come back? If you learned something, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell, because that helps me continue to bring free videos about eye health and eye surgery to the world. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.